But there's gonna be this like overlay basically that's just gonna show the brackets and the standings. I think that should basically be all. And this is basically how the tournament operates. It's just like some streaming tournament that shows this little thing. Okay, all right, let's join this lobby. So leave party. So wait, I go to create party and then I change the setting to hide code, and then I leave the party, and then I join the party, and then I move my camera over this so you guys can't see what it is. Paste it in. And we're good. Maybe I should just leave my camera there, actually. Look how easy that is. So yeah, and this is casted by Ask Joshy and Charmer. So this is an interesting bracket. Some pretty good players here. I think this tournament's like pretty good players all around. I don't feel very favored. Like I said, I basically have been super slacking off the past, I would say 2 weeks. So yeah, my range for this tournament, I've decided I want my range to be Warrior, Good Stuff, Assassin, I think. But I can semi-include some stuff like Knights. I can't do something like Elusives, I'm just not comfortable enough. Look, tournament, it's starting. Okay, I'm not gonna talk to you guys that much right now. Range tiny. I don't think there's much for this. I can't lock for a pair of Enchantresses, I think. I really can't respect Enchantress if Savages are down. How many people are gonna lose this creep round? What do you guys think? How many? I think I just go for tiny. Blood and Bounty. Unpaired, I can't do, I think. Ah, Pinty's my boy. Pinty lost with me. Dude, not enough round one losers these days. We really are a dying breed. God, look at all these tryhards winning round one. Weak start so far. Hitting basically nothing. I'm tempted to just pair the tiny Slardar. Warriors are pretty popular, but I mean, it's round 2. That's completely irrelevant. I don't know, I don't like playing for 2 costs this early. Usually you have like a pair to play for. It's a little early to go into 2 costs. If everyone loses round 1, it should drop tier 5 items instead. Fuck. You sure it's spec bench because of Tree? Tree is bonkers. Did she get buffed? I mean, Tree is bonkers, but I don't know, I'd rather pair it with Furion in that case. Complete a triangle with like Elusives and Anti-Mage or something. Stuck on gloves. Yeah, I just don't really like these. I mean, unpaired and unlinked, I can't be pulling for stuff like Bloodseeker. Anti-Mage is close. And we draw pretty dead here. I mean, we're completing Warriors. So nothing spectacular by the start. It's a little below average so far. Leech Seed bounces on if 50 unit get dies. Yeah, but that was like 2 weeks ago or something. But I mean, since then. There's really nothing for me to do here. It's not even a great choice. I think I might have to take Blink Dagger. I don't really love Blink here. Weak start. Nothing's even paired. I think we have no choice but to go lose streak here. I wonder if Slardar can just assassinate something with Blink. Dude, PM has the same board. Wait, she has 2 units. Tiny Slardar. Oh, Slardar, please. Oh, nice. Attaboy, Slardar. Wait, we're not winning this, are we? Uh-oh. Oh, good. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Would it be worth selling everything for one interest here? I don't think so. I mean, that early interest is respect, but I need to be losing until our pairs are completing. So I have to be playing for pairs that I have options for. I just have no other choice. Ogre might be better than Razor here. I might play for this interest point though. I'm basically 1/8 gay. Probably won't get one kill here.
Try to pair me up with
I hit the first interest point. That's fine. I don't know. Unless we win streak, we don't really have great options. Warriors are very popular here. It's no surprise. Yo, Canned Caveman. Welcome to the 1/8 gay club, man. I'll take the blacklist on Luna here.
You'll all be safe with me here.
Match is okay. I want to hit this interest point again. And we hit the tree. So in theory, we're ready to streak. People are just too afraid to go knights in this tournament. I don't know. I don't hate jamming knights if we have a better knight start. I actually don't. I think I'm ready to start winning. If we win this, then we'll just turn into a win streak. Right now, I just want to equalize my board. I don't care if I win or lose. I just want to be able to play reactive to what happens. So we take a win. Now that we scooped Trance and we're paired on Tusk and AM, suddenly I like this win. And now we can take the level here, now that we're trying to streak. So now we've got Tree plus Enchantress, and we could be looking to complete elusives with like AM as well. Paired on a few things. Can't range assassins here, unfortunately. I think there's just no way off of a start like this. This is pretty weak though. Hitting nothing here feels kind of bad. I'll keep the AM pair over the Ogre pair, I think. But yeah, having the Ench2 in the tree is just good early game. We should be winning this board. We took the level. So now we can try to win streak. I don't know. Is this a streakable spot? It's not bad. I mean, the Savage off of Tusk and Enchantress isn't literally useless. It is kind of weak, though. It's a very diverse lobby. I do just want to go for some kind of level value build. Tree takes a pairing. I'm not scared of magic damage. Tree completes. We can X9 off of tree completing. I will complete tree this early. Dude, this level 3 Ench is smacking. Look at that. Oh, holy shit. 192 DPS. Oh my god, dude. What? Oh, that is crazy. Okay. So we can streak this, right? This has to be a streakable spot. This is Streak Town. I will take this level. I will take this level and I will buy this pudge. Because with this streak golds, we can maintain here. TA and PA give us elusives. This game is begging me to like shove elusives right now. This game is saying just literally do it. Just do it. Just go all in on elusives right now.
We gotta work together.
I don't put elusives in my range. Deviating from your range in a tournament is just a bad idea. I mean, it's not even a mage-heavy game. You found a PATA on 9. That's so crazy, dude. That's so nuts. It's a physical-heavy lobby. This guy's on 3 elusives. He's not going to contest my 6. Oh, God.
They won't be ready for me.
I don't know about this. I think I have to. I think I literally have to. I think it's too good in the spot to escape. So if we sell Luna, we can maybe hit this interest point. I think that's probably worth doing, right? Sell the Luna. I misclicked and sold that AM. Should have sold the Luna after. That would have been worth it. I mean, new TA is pretty good. Luna sucks. And Luna does soft. Here's a second blank. What the? I don't really like second blink here, honestly. I don't know if I have a choice though. Blink TA means we're not getting meld.
We
Blink
will
TA.
not fail.
Where did Ench go? 6 elusives is, I think, too much of a power spike to not sell that Ench there. We just can't play for it when the opportunity cost is 6 elusives. I think my tree should be considered unkillable, so I want to split tank with chainmails on both. Having the upgraded AM here would be nice though. It's very silly that we don't have it. That's fine. Hey, what's up, evil geniuses? Why is it every time you play a tourney, this weird shit keeps happening? Oh, what, you're saying like the build forcing me in different directions? I don't know, dude. I just want to play a tight-knit range. That's all I want. That's all I want. And this game is just forcing me. It's like everything about this game screams elusives. Every single thing. It's like all in one pack. TAPA on 9. Plus the fact that there's only one mage. It's super open. We have the Treant 2 already. Which just has to be the case. We need that third assassin pretty badly here though. It can be whatever I want it to be. This guy's pretty scary. 2 level 2 Bat Riders. Coming in back is nice here. I mean, they just can't hit anything, dude. Fucking evading everything. So the reason I don't want to play elusives, even though the game is forcing me to, for those of you who don't know, I'm very uncomfortable on this build. And every time I play it recently, which hasn't been a lot lately, but every time I've played it recently, I've gotten a bit punished. When it takes a pairing, I mean, I'll take that pairing. Sell everything non-elusive on this board. Should have the level 2 AM by now is the only thing. everyone who loses too early is gonna eat fat damage. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. You don't play around your opponents. It doesn't matter what happens with them. So we queue into the one guy on mages. Could be a little spooky. His magic going right through my evasion is pretty bad for me. Second orb. Big second orb. Oh, and please! Oh no, it's a disaster. Okay, our streak gets busted earlier than I'd like. It would have been nice to finish the streak, but it's fine. It still did most of what it needed to do as a streak. And we're still paired on stuff. We're playing for bench instead of potential. Usually how your RNG is going to work is like either your board is good or your bench is. If you're very lucky, both are. And if you're very unlucky, both aren't. But right now, it's like our board is a bit weak, but that's because we're finding things for our bench and not our board. And that's okay. I think in the spirit of winning more of these early fights, we have to be looking to complete this Luna.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
I think that's pretty much fine though.
I will not be denied.
I don't think this is really a hittable interest point. Don't take the Luna bait. This Luna will pay for itself. I mean, my board just wants to play for 6 elusives, and I think this Luna's going to be on the board until around 20 at very, very least, right? Like, I can't imagine not playing a level 2 on my board. It cost me 1 interest point, plus the 2 golds of resell losses. Although, interestingly enough, if my Luna progress gets crazy in the next, like, 5 rounds, I can curve into the Luna 3-star. I'm not planning to, but it gives me that option too, which is a bonus on top. You can go Viper for scale these days, huh? That's an actual thing you can do. I should be scared of these guys. I actually should be. They're wolves, dude. Wolves are scary. They punch through my evasion. Can I win? Did I lose? Uh-oh. Yeah, Treant's OP. How can you lose with Treant? Like, this unit is just so chunky. Unbelievable.
Thanks for picking me.
So we can't take the level up yet. Don't go Windrunner, everyone will be playing Brownie Hunters and will contest you hard. Well, it's too early to make those kinds of decisions. Like, at the end of the day, our decision here is very simple. Which is basically, I mean, we're gonna 2-star what we can for now, because we want to play more. Ooh, Maelstrom on 15. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty nuts. That's really good. Feels great. And Slark comes in. Slark is basically perfect, right? I gotta have a Slark. Third Assassin, pair scaled. So the weird thing about elusives is like this notion of pairing scaled. On one hand, the entire reason we want to be pairing scaled is because of mages, which elusives need to kind of like, I mean, Slark is a good third assassin. You know, it's important to play around your lose condition, but part of the reason I'm going elusives is because there's only one mage. There's one Scrappy too. Scrappy does a decent amount of magic damage. It's so built in. I just don't see how you escape Slark here. It's just so effective, right? Could go third Hunter if I find a Mirana. I probably won't find one. Freddy at 47 life. Oh, Freddy's at 36 life. PA completes. That feels great. Slark in. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, nothing fancy to do in this spot. I'm pairing Sardos on bench. And then there's this consideration. So, it's like now that Viper is a scaled, and Puck is an elusive, you could go elusives with Puck and then Viper linking your scaled. I think that's just kind of dumb. I mean, Tidehunter is such a good unit. And I need an assassin anyway. Doesn't that have to be just kind of dumb? Get blasted here. It kind of sucks, but we're not losing too much. I don't think I can even complete Slardo here, actually. I don't think this can actually save me enough, so I don't think it's worth it. I'm not very close to upgrades at all. I can take the free roll.
Never forget what's at stake.
Terrorblade jumps to 3 of progress, which I have to respect. I might sell out of this. I'm not sure. It depends on how my progress goes, but I have to buy it and put it on board. We even have both points, which is nice. Standard Terrorblade curve, yeah. 1 Terrorblade, I mean 0 Terrorblades until you hit round 18 and then you get 3. Pretty standard, I mean, yeah, basically. Luna hits a 4 of as
Like
profit pairs. Now profit pairing kind of makes me want to roll a bit. I could spend like a roll here. I don't really have better odds at 8, right? It's like tier 4s go up. I mean, we do want the TA to get there.
The enemy is near.
Blink on PA. I mean, I can put Blink on IM. I don't even know if I want Blink on IM, though. I guess Blink on IM is better than literally Blink on PA. So for those of you guys who don't know, Blink on PA does very literally nothing except for changing her logic, because Blink Dagger does different logic than Assassins. Blink will prioritize enemies that are further away, like diagonally, whereas Assassins will actually jump things that are closer to the same row they're on. So it does change her logic. But at the end of the day, that's just kind of dumb, right? So I'd rather like all 4 units go together and just power something down. So I want my blinkers over here and my assassins over here, I think. TA blink is really good. The problem with TA blink is you don't meld, right? Am I misunderstanding this? Good pack, by the way. But am I misunderstanding this? You don't meld if you blink, right? And it turns out meld is pretty good. So Luna hits a 5 of. Luna hits a 5 of. God, Luna hits a 5 of, dude. Assassins are random now? I thought it's just the tiebreaker that's random, right? I want a level so I can put in this Slark. We're all on 7 TBH. I kind of don't believe in rolling on 7. I don't know. I think I'm probably wrong about this. I'm a large minority in this issue. That's an easy mask.
Good choice. Death approaches.
I'm a pretty large minority on this topic, and I don't really have a good enough reason. So I think it's more than likely I'm wrong. TA pairs, nice. Pretty large minority. Yeah, most people like in certain spots leveling or rolling on 7, and I basically never do that. I want to play. I mean, it's like how the PA3 is gonna come in so late. It's like she's my best progress at a 5 of. I have 2 5s and a 4, and I've got some external roll value in like Furion leveling as well. But I mean, if my board improves so much by putting the Slark in, my TA odds go up, My Luna odds go down a bit. They go down by 10%. You know, that's not that much. I think I can't take this Arc Warden here either. I need to play for alliances. I'm too deep in alliances. So here's the thing. How do you fit in Mirana? Mirana's supposed to be instead of Luna, but our Luna progress is actually making me think about staying in Luna. I mean, Freddy's the only Luna carrier and he's about to die. We have Mask and good progress. And Gloves as the backup. Like, even if PA goes to 3 and we need Mask, we have Gloves. We have to stay in Luna. This has to be a Luna game, right? Ignore all 3 hunters. Blink Mirana. Mirana is a good Blink carrier, and we are floating a Blink. I mean, Blink on Anti-Mage I think is a complete meme. There's some people that like it, but I think they're kind of joking. Kind of demolishing. Just slapped Pinty. I don't know. I don't think I can play for any of the hunters here. I mean, Freddy is about to die. I think I can be very sure of that. I don't think Freddy's lasting. Like, he'll live an extra round with Aegis. I think his Aegis just popped here, right? My progress is just too good.
Time for celebration will come.
Nature's Prophet hits. That's pretty sweet. And we just stay at 8 and roll. Our roll value will actually go up when Freddy dies. And we're not close to outs. TA and Slark exist. Tide is always good to bench. We hit Freddy. He's kind of all physical. I don't know. I mean, his board has 3 stars on it. That's unlucky. I mean, I think we have a strong board, but it's not unwinnable for him. He's got like level 3 CK. He's got some good stuff. Okay, that blows. Freddy had a bad run. Freddy doesn't really play this game, by the way. It's an invitational, so he got invited, but I mean, he played it a bit. I think he got to Lord and then stopped, but that was like 2 months ago, so he's kind of off meta. He's a smart boy, though. Toko flaming my boy Freddy because he lost at a game he literally doesn't play. Tidehunter takes a pairing. So how worried are we about this one mage guy? It's just Bart. I don't know. I think I have to chill here for a bit. But we could break our streak to this chill. 1437, we hit the strong board. He's 9, spent his economy, and he got Tide. Now Tide is a really big counter to elusives, because when units are stunned, they can't dodge, which is a really, really big deal. Stun whiffs my Terrorblade, but he's got to be good here. We hit the bad board. That kind of sucks for us. I think that's the one board that beats us. Actually, no, Bart beats us too. So we had, what is that? A effective. It's like a 40% chance of losing. That's actually pretty high. So yeah, I'm a little scared of Bart. I'm mostly scared of 1437. The problem with elusives right now is that not only do they lose to something like mages, but they kind of lose the good stuff too. 1437 is just rocking super classic good stuff right now, which is pretty weak for me. Because Tidehunter just counters them so single-handedly, it's kind of crazy. I think I might not be able to afford Tidehunter here. I think I need to stay at 8 for the entire rest of the game. Mom to Slug 2. Yeah, Mom can go on Slug 2 right now. What I need is a second Mom. I need like 3 Moms here. Or some like crazy ass pull Moonshard would be good.
Smart move.
Can't buy Disruptor. There's no way. Every time I look at Disruptor, I want to buy it, but I truly cannot. Fills me with such unease that I can look at a Disruptor and just say no. We hit Refresher, and everything else is a little on the bad side. Refresher kind of forces us into Tide. It's going to be a while before we take this level up, though. I think it might have been friends and family there. It's a little close. I mean, you can't not take refresher there, right? Dude, it might have been friends and family. It actually might have been. Dawning. Dawning can help us beat 1437, but he's in the 2 Warlock version. I don't think we can take Dawning in a pack like that. Like, this is the kind of situation we can take Dawning, but I don't think this is the kind of pack we can take Dawning. There's gotta be no way, right?
You won't survive again.
So I think when I put the Tide in... I'll just have to bench Terrorblade for a bit. We need to get this PA completing. I'm pretty ready to sell out of the Slark if the PA doesn't get there first. But TA and Luna are only at 6 evs, which is pretty bad progress. I don't know. Maybe Friends and Family was actually over Refresher there. Time to overflow and roll. Maybe.
My blade will strike true.
I mean, I just need 1 PA. That's a good feeling. That hit pretty early. TA gets there as well. So the question is, are we on the Slark 3 possibility? I don't know. I mean, Friends and Family could have actually been the pick there. That's so weird, though. It's a good spot to go elusives, and we just need a bit more survivability. Gloves on Slark. I think Chainmail on Slark might actually be best, but Gloves on Slark is probably better than Gloves on Luna. The one thing is, Slark is probably going to die pretty early in these fights, whereas Luna will at least stay alive the entire time. But yeah, I think Gloves on Slark is better, I agree. We hit the PA, so I think we're good against boards. Possible Barts or 1437 can beat us, but we have to beat the other boards. DPM might go out here. Let's check our blockers. I don't think I had any Slark blockers. I would almost always pick Friends and Family there. I mean, Refresher sucks until Tide goes in. Christian Classic roll value. I'm gonna be rolling now before people die. DPM's out, and her pieces are in the pool, which makes my roll value a bit worse. And Tin Man might be about to go out as well, who we also have no contesting pieces for. I wish my progress on these was a bit better. 6 feels bad. I really would love like a 7 instead of a 6. So this was Bart, by the way. This was the streaking 6 mage player, and this is how that fight ended. Huh. Interesting. So the question is, I mean, we're stuck on the Refresher now. If we can beat mages like that, how much do we need scaled against 1437? He's doing almost no magic damage. He really is doing almost no magic damage. So suddenly, maybe we can just get out of Tidehunter. I mean, it's still a good unit. It's still Tidehunter with Refresher, and scaled is still free value. I can't escape Tidehunter. I'm committed into it at this point. But if anything, this sort of resolution was an argument for not committing so early with something like Refresher over Friends and Family.
Together we will honor the temple.
TA3 is not happening, by the way. I don't even know why I bought this. It's literally not happening. You don't care much about scale, do you care about the stun? Yeah, you lost against that scrappy guy. Oh, that's true, that's true. Yeah, very true, very true. I'm always gonna go Tide here, guys. It's just like, it does make me feel like I could have. It's an argument for Friends and Family in the retrospect. I can't escape Tide at this point. I'm too committed. It's just, it's still good. It still stuns, and most importantly, we have the Refresher. We need something to refresh, and Tide is just the thing that's most accessible by far. So we smashed 1437s. I feel pretty good here about my odds for first place. I know you're not supposed to say things like that because you could jinx it. And even if you don't believe in... I mean, nobody actually believes in jinxes, right? People just say that as like a joke. I don't think I've met a single person that actually believes that. But I think it's good to not say that you're in a good lead just to avoid looking foolish. There's no upside to it. You want to just, like, you know, establish low expectations. Low expectations are actually the secret to just happiness in all lots of life. Just have low expectations and you'll be good. So we're just staying at 8 and rolling. It's just a super classic roll value playstyle. Terrorblade goes to 1 out now, and we need to roll because Bard and Tin Man are about to die. So yeah, the TA I can easily say is not happening. It's insane level pipe dream. Anti-mage is obviously not happening. Terrorblade takes the complete. We're still looking for Luna. I don't know. I mean, at this point in time, I don't really have an item for Luna. She can't really. I should have bought that Mirana. I think I fucked up because we're still floating a blink. I think Mirana. We should be trying to get to Mirana to 2 in case we don't get more Lunas. And we hit Moonshard. We have no choice but to be in Moonshard here, of course. Question is who does Moonshard go on? Because as much as I like Moonshard on Terrorblade, Blink is pretty good on him too. And Slark is still at a 5 of. Battlefield PA. There's no way we can do something like that.
But the old cunning remains.
I think Blink has to be on Terrorblade. I think I have to do something like this. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. As much as Moonshard Terrorblade 3 is an auto win, I think I have enough damage here. Moonshard Terrorblade is always a weird concept. Right now I'm floating Blinks, and as good as Moonshard, as nuts as Moonshard is on Terrorblade, helping him transform faster can be too good. And the fact that he has to kind of like waddle up to the fight, because it's not just the mana gain, it's the fact that he can start attacking immediately, right? It might be just too insane to not have Moonshard on Terrorblade. I think if like Luna or Slark was 3 stars, then we don't do it, but yeah, it's just a little too insane. So I want AM escorting him. These 2 Blinks I chose now start to look really bad. I mean, am I floating both Blinks? That doesn't feel good. It feels really bad.
You were wise to seek my help. Fear the dark moon.
That feels really bad. I mean, I can't put these Blinks on anything. If I blink Slark or TA, they'll lose Melds and Pounce. Blinking PA does literally nothing. I can blink like Treant. I kind of lose his ability to somewhat tank. I guess blinking Treant is better than not blinking Treant, I guess. This Terrorblade level 3 with a Moonshard is doing some pretty good things. Alright, this is a tanky fucker. Okay. Luna's the next step in evolution. And until we have Luna, we can't level, I think. I think that's just easy. Feel bad if this Luna never gets there. But our roll value is as high as it's ever going to be. Because these 2 guys are about to go out. And here's Slark. I mean, we can't not go for this, I think. I think it's truly impossible to not go for this.
You're more competent than I thought.
If I roll now. So here's the thing I don't know. So the game codes fights is happening immediately. If I'm rolling right now, are there pieces already back into the pool? Because the game calculates everything. It knows these players are already dead. Are the pieces already back in the pool during the combat? If I would have to guess, I would say they are. But I don't know, and I don't know if anyone knows. It's kind of hard to like test. And I don't think the devs have said. Tide to blink. And my roll value is just way too high to level past 8 here, though, unfortunately. I don't think so, but that's just me guessing. You don't think their pieces are back into the pool yet? That's kind of surprising. I could see that. So these guys are good. I roll down to 40 here for sure. I'm on outs. I can't go Mirana anymore. And here's a tide that... I can't put in. We have to level up before putting in this tide.
Ready.
How can I put this in? How could I possibly put this in yet? I don't think there's any way. Doom 3. Doom 3 is so spooky, dude. Dude, how does he have a Doom 3? That's so crazy. So we have to level up and roll. My rollouts just get worse, so we're rolling before we're leveling. And then we'll level on 36. 36 is bad level timing. It's kind of unfortunate. And let's go ahead and look at blockers. So Necro, Troll, Disruptor could be block candidates. So we're just going to spend the rest of our gold. So we're going to roll down all the way for Slark and Luna at the better odds that we have here. Unfortunately, we're missing this interest point. So we need to save a certain amount of gold for leveling up. We're missing this interest point, which does kind of suck. Sell Luna for interest point. It's kind of funny. I mean, I could find 2 Lunas if I roll down, and then if I do that, I get 1 free gold out of it, right? That's nice. So Slark gets to 8 of. So Luna and Slark are outs, and these are the only 2 things I need in the entire world. 1 Luna, 1 Slark, 1 time. Let's go. Troll is a blocker. 2 people have an unpaired level 1 Troll Warlord. Slark hits. I need this Luna to get there, though. I'm gonna need this Luna to come through for me. Now we can go back to this, which is nice. So we need to level up. I think I have Scotty is just best. I have Scotty as solid. Come on. That sucks. We didn't get the Luna. I mean, I think that's the best we can do, right? We're still on the 1 Luna out. Could complete. Looks pretty okay. And positioning here is not too much crazy I can do. I mean, most of my guys are just jumpers and blinkers. I have a decently strong board. And missing this Luna hurts me, though. I'm so close to my board being basically the nuts. This is like the nuts elusive board. These both players have really nuts boards here. Looks like we're going out. Man, he dooms my Terrorblade again. How the fuck is this guy doing this? Is this the same guy? They both have dooms. Or was it the other guy that doomed my Terrorblade? That's so crazy. Well, I jinxed it, guys. These 2 players have really, really, really good boards. Okay, let's watch this play out. Same guy. Dude, I don't understand how he can just doom that unit like that. That's so insane, dude. I lose all my DPS when it gets doomed. Like, my Terrorblade 3 gets doomed twice. And I know, like, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of good units, so it's like, he can doom, like, half my board and still get pretty good, but Terrorblade is, like, by far the best. Because my assassins are dying earlier. Unlucky Slark targeting 2 in that fight. I think we had, like, a really good chance at first or second. We got pretty unlucky in these last, like, 5 rounds. We also had, like, we should have completed a Luna here, too. But I can't complain about RNG overall, because we got good RNG in the early mid-game. He doomed your Tide? Yeah, I know, I saw. He doomed Tide, and then 10 seconds later, he doomed Terrorblade at the end of the fight. It's like, this guy's literally, like, manually casting Doom. I have no idea how he's doing it. That was so crazy. I feel like we're, like, 80% favored in that fight. After hitting, like, the Slark 3, the guy that doesn't have the Doom 3, because it was the guy that had the Doom 2, right? I feel like we're, like, very favored in that fight. That's fine, though. Maybe 70-80 is a little high, but I think we're at least favored. Gotta forget all about roll value on these builds and just go Pepega. Really? You think we, like, mistimed some stuff? I think we played that well. I mean, the most important thing is, like, these 2 players are on 6 Warriors. 6 Warriors is a good comp right now. There's a reason I ranged it. It's like, it's in my range and Elusive isn't. But this was a good spot to go Elusive in. We made the right call going Elusive, even considering that it's not in our range. Not taking friends and family made your 3-star progress take longer. I guess, but our end board was better because we didn't take friends and family. We had a refresher on Tide. I mean, we could play for help instead of board. The friends and family might have been correct in that moment. I think for sure. That was a close decision. Everyone was all in around 32, 33. We stayed at 50 a little too long. Lost a bit too much health. Yeah, I could see that. We could have shoved earlier. We could have at least, like, yeah, put it in for, like, the Slark. Yeah, maybe that's it. Because we could have kept a bit of health. We were still winning boards, though. I don't know, man. I mean, those last couple of rolls can easily make a huge difference. Like, the odds that the Luna is found on those last rolls is, like, pretty high. It's not super high. It's, like, 10 to 15%. But, I mean, that can easily be a game changer when it hits. Yeah, it's probably better value to roll earlier. I think that's the one thing we could have done. Is it a sign that top two are both in good stuff? They're not really in good stuff. I mean, they basically are, yeah. Yeah, I mean, good stuff is still the best builds in the game. They're in, like, 6 Warriors, which I wouldn't call 6 Warriors good stuff. I think we're developing some misnomers here. They're in level value builds, and then the roll value builds just got absolutely ass blasted. I do think it's a sign that shows that level value builds are just better than roll value builds, which is part of the reason. I mean, that's, by the way, that's why, like, 2/3 of my range is level value builds, right? If my range is Warriors, good stuff, and Assassins, and Warriors is also, like, the closest build to good stuff. Like, it's effectively an extension of good stuff. They made it to round 40. That's pretty crazy. I think we had first place this game, actually. I don't know. We got unlucky in that last fight, but I could have maybe, if I had rolled a bit earlier, preserved a bit of health. I mean, I think I have stronger boards than them, just because we hit all the 3 stars. Now, I'm still reeling after the way that last fight got lost. That's so crazy. Doom Tide Refresher into Doom Terrorblade. That's so crazy. Doom is your good stuff. This guy with the Doom 3 is looking pretty good. This is a very close game for these two. How is it not good stuff when they have 3 tier 4 units and 3 tier 5 units? You can call it good stuff. It depends how you define good stuff. Good stuff is a very ambiguously defined term. I shouldn't say it's not good stuff. It's not low alliance synergy good stuff. I mean, it's a level value build and they're playing for more expensive stuff, but that's kind of what level value builds all are. I mean, I personally distinguish good stuff and level value. That good stuff is just the extreme of level value that doesn't even play for alliances. That's where good stuff is, like, at its basically worst, where it's like you're just abandoning most alliances and just playing the best units regardless of synergy. But I mean, I do agree that this is unhealthy. I don't know if I'd call this good stuff. I don't know if that's what good stuff was meant to be. But it's in the same family. They use most of the same pieces, and they are ultimately unhealthy. 1437 looks good here. Yeah, getting third doesn't feel great in that game. Wow. That's pretty crazy. So Pinty does 10 damage here and takes it. It's crazy. Aegis in 4th, 6th, and 8th. I gotta play a bit more like Gara on roll value builds. Maybe, yeah. I mean, the one thing is just rolling a bit earlier, right? Or maybe, like, I mean, when I was at 8 PAs, I could have rolled down to, like, 30 a bit earlier to get that PA a little bit earlier. I don't even know if I like that. But yeah, I mean, both top players are just on level value, good stuff builds. Like, we high rolled, by the way. We played a roll value builds and we nutted. We had like, what, 4 3-stars at the end there? We had basically like the best board you can have as a roll value build. And we still got third. We were close to getting firsts. If we roll a bit earlier, or if that fight doesn't play out the way it does, I think we easily can get firsts. But either way, I mean, it does definitely speak to like the imbalance of the meta right now.